Happy Thursday, everyone. It is December 17th, so only like a week till Christmas. I hope you guys are doing well. We are gearing up for Christmas. We've got a lot of things going on last few days until we take off for California. So we'll be taking off for California on Wednesday. Won't be shipping orders next Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, but got a lot to do until then. I still got at least a couple more signs I got to carve. Anyway, so
before we get started, I need to know how the sound is.
Yeah.
If one or two people could just let me know instead of everybody, please.
Instead of 100.
Dan, how is the sound?
So we've got two separate microphones.
Judy Halsey. Hi, Judy Halsey.
Hi, Judy. Wow.
Sound is good.
Oh, sound is good. Well, maybe it was. You blew out the socket on my phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did a bunch of sawdust fly out of it? Probably. Anyway, yeah, good things are happening over here. We are gearing up for Christmas. A lot of presents under the tree. More to go. And let's see, what else? What else is going on?
Craziness.
Yeah, I delivered a guy came by today and picked up that big sign. In fact, I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. That big long sign with catnip on it. And he liked it, so that's good. So I want to talk, I've got a couple announcement kind of things. So every once in a while we get somebody that goes to the website and wants to order something and somehow can't seem to recover their password, or they forgot their password, or they don't know what to register as. But on our website, we just, our IT guy just added something on there that I think will help that situation. So, you guys know, if you, this is the front page of the website, and then underneath here, over on this side, if you scroll down, you'll see the thing on our international store, our sign carvers of the day, and now right underneath the sign carvers of the day there is something new, and that would be this right here.
This is my idea of Zoom.
So
you'll be able to log in, register, forgotten your password, how to reset it, all your account information, order history. That should have everything there that you should need.
So if you still have problems with it, give us a call, shoot me an email, and I'll see what I can do. But hopefully that will solve some of those issues. Second announcement, look what we got. My sister Renee in Alaska sent us a new
Music box.
yeah. I don't
And
know.
it just got static
Just got static on the
mic.
on the microphone. Huh.
Was it static or was it the paper moving?
This is playing We Wish You a Merry Christmas, in case you can't hear that. In case all you hear is static. I'm going to kind of move on with what I've got going here, and we'll hope for the best.
I tried all that.
So, I was spraying that sign, that long 6-inch by 5-foot long sign, and I'm using the Halcyon, and I like this stuff, and you can see that I can't remember when I did this, but I thinned this down 20%. It's water-based, so I thinned it with water 20%, but I did that like a couple months ago, like it was summertime. And I started spraying this stuff, took the critter off, and this is how I store this stuff. This is water, and this is the Halcyon. So I took this off of here, put it on here, started spraying, and wasn't working real good. I was having some issues with it, but it's been kind of cold out here. Anyway, so I'm adjusting my nozzles.
John Hall says I'm afraid to answer. You should be, John, dadgummit.
So I was adjusting this to try and dial that in, and I got the first coat on, but it was kind of splotchy, wasn't working real good, and I took this on my it was kind of behind the lapel there. So I took this was on here right after I sprayed it, and I always rinse it out with water. So I took it off of here, and as I lifted it out, a big old clump fell out of the tube. So that told me that maybe it was time to strain this stuff. So if you guys don't use a strainer on a regular basis for your finish when you're getting ready to spray it, that is a reminder. It was a reminder to me. I think I did strain this when I put it in here, but that's been a few months ago. And so when I did strain it, there was a big old clump, probably about that big around. And so once I got that out there, I put it back in the jar, and then it sprayed great. No problems at all. But anyway, I just thought I'd pass that by you. And I don't know if that was an issue with the weather, even though I keep these indoors where it's not that cold. I don't know if that was a function of the weather or exactly what it was. But I do know that after I strained this, then it sprayed well. So that's just kind of a tip reminder for you guys. If you're using this critter on a regular basis, whatever you're spraying in there, strain it once in a while, because that will help. It definitely did me. Anyway, so that was just a real quick tip. Let me get this stuff. Honestly, I think I got this. I might have ordered it on Amazon. I'm not sure, but I might have also picked them up at the hardware store. Gosh, you can get them. I think if you just a cheap paint strainer, I think you can probably find them on Amazon. We might have them in our store. I can't remember. But anyway, I might have got them also at the paint store or at the hardware store. But it works good.
Auto parts store or paint shops.
Yeah. Yep. Good idea. All right. So I have a question. It says, can you do a comparison for inkjet of your favorite freezer paper versus a sheet of address labels? So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Mark Tracy says they sell them at Harbor Freight, Lowe's. Dan Yoda says we use something like that when I make wine. Make wine?
Dan makes wine. He's all these things. Dan Yoda's, yeah, he's a mystery. All right, so here's what I've got. This is our freezer paper. I'm going to turn this around so you can see. I made a couple copies. I made these copies about an hour ago, something like that. I copied them exactly the same, just regular copy. Although you can use like the best version or the photo version in your printer, and you'll probably get a little bit better image. This is just this is our USPS labels, but I would assume that this would be the same for any Avery labels. So that's what this product is right here, and then this is our freezer paper that I use on a regular basis. This is in our Amazon store, definitely. So right off the bat, I can tell you that this seems much heavier, probably twice as thick. Now, whether that makes a difference or not, I don't know. We'll find out, because I'm going to do a transfer right now. I'm going to stand up. Can they hear me better now? Okay, that's good. Let me kick this chair out of the way. So here's what I'm going to do.
First time I cannot hear Miss Vicky behind the camera.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
According to somebody, I talk too loud and too much, and I needed to shut up. So.
Oh. Who would say that?
I don't
It's not very nice at all. I could make a bad comment, but I'm going to keep it to myself. All right.
I want to get a printer, but don't know what one to get that will pair with our iPad. That one I can't help you, Tracy. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I don't know on that. We've just got a cheap HP. I don't know. It's $50 printer or something like that.
No, it wasn't that. No.
Was it that much or wasn't that cheap? I think mine was pretty cheap. Anyway, all right. So I just used my route-a-bit depth gauge, and we're going to see. Now, the thing that makes me a little nervous on this label stock is it's kind of a thin paper, and I think it would tear pretty easily, but maybe not. Seems to be going pretty well right now. Actually, I like the fact that I can actually see through it a little bit better. That might be, that actually is, I hadn't thought about that, but the fact that I can see through it is definitely a plus. All right, and the freezer paper.
Is it laser inkjet or laser jet?
These are inkjet.
Is a laser jet or an inkjet printer better?
Better. You know, I like the inkjet.
I didn't like the laser jet. First of all, the cartridges are very expensive.
Yeah. The laser jet, if you're using a laser jet, you definitely want to use some type of a solvent, acetone or lacquer thinner. There's another type of solvent, but I can't think of what it is. It's got an X in the name. It's kind of a weird name. You guys will probably know what it is. All right, so let's see what this looks like. So this is the label stock. That's not too bad. It's a little light. And that's a freezer paper. Oh, label stock looks like it works better. This is just a piece of plywood, by the way, just a piece of birch plywood. I sanded it just before I brought it in. I sanded it down with 120 and my 120 grit and my random orbital sander.
Xylene.
That's it. Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it. Well, I don't know. You guys tell me.
I don't know. That label stock looks better.
I think the label stock looks better. That's a surprise to me. That really surprises me. And both of these, by the way, I coated the paper with silicone spray to get it to release a little bit better. So a little bit more about this process. A lot of people say, well, how soon, how long do I have to wait before I make the transfer, or how soon? I do it, we generally try and do it as soon after we print. We generally print it and then try to get the transfer done right away. However, this stuff stays wet for a long time. You could probably wait hours and hours. Again, on this, I waited over an hour before I did the transfer, and it doesn't seem to make a difference. So there's, again, for new people that haven't done this, there's some confusion. Well, this thing doesn't seem to dry, so how long do I have to wait for it to dry in order to make the transfer? That's opposite of what you need. You want it to be wet so it does transfer. So fortunately, on the label stock and on the freezer paper, it stays wet a long time. But it does smear, like there, you know, if you, well, now, yeah, that's kind of smearing. So you don't want to touch it. It smears very, very easily.
Harold says he's waited overnight and it was still wet.
Yeah. So they just stay wet for a long time. That's the whole purpose, is the fact that it stays wet. But I got to say, I'm pretty impressed with that label stock, and I really like the idea of being able to see through it as I'm making my transfer. I might have to do more with that label stock, definitely. And that's stuff that we buy anyway, because that's our USPS labels. We go through a bunch of those on a daily basis. So anyway, there you go, guys. There is, who asked me? Oh, Chad. Chad asked me that. So there you go, Chad. There is your experiment, and that's how it worked out. I'd say I'm in favor of the label stock right now, and I'm assuming this label stock would be akin to, any Avery labels that you use, or any, printer labels that you use. Probably would be the same kind of stock. But that was actually a surprise to me. I thought the freezer paper would outperform the label stock, but I was wrong, definitely. So anyway, okay, that is that. If you have any questions, let me know. Where are we at? Sign carvers of the day. Here we go.
John Hall says, I have the lady that works in the mailroom at work to save me the labels, so it's real cheap, as in free.
Yeah, free is good. That's great, John. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people can get them from work, and they're just trash. All right. Paul Simon.
Buy them online, Gary.
What's that?
The labels. Can you reuse those labels?
You can. I don't, but you can. I generally don't mess with cleaning them off, but some people do. But I generally just toss them and then get another one. This one's really cool. Paul, I think it's Simmons, but it might be Simons. I'm not sure. 26 by 36 by 1.5 inches. And this is for a local daycare. That really is cool. Nicely done, Paul. Beautiful sign. Pretty good size. Looks like it's that panel board. He doesn't say, but that's what it looks like. Calvin Burnett. This one's cool.
Welcome to our what?
Our camp. Yes. I don't have any notes on this, but it looks like it's pretty good size. Nice. Very nicely done, Calvin. Like the color combination. Nice artwork there. Huh? Yeah. Sorry. Doug Powell.
He's here.
Doug's here?
I think so.
Great job, Doug. Look, he put 3 different signs in there.
Very nice.
Very Christmassy. Nicely done, Doug. Good job. First sign by Bob Rudder, I think. This is Live Edge Oak. And this came down during a hurricane, Hurricane Michael, a couple of years ago. And he put Total Boat Epoxy on it. Nicely done, Bob. Good job, man. Very nice. Darren Smith. I've heard of that guy. Darren Smith. All right, so he used a profile bit, a 90, and then he did the shaping with a bandsaw, and he did the edge with a jigsaw, sander, and profile bit. Walnut stain on the sign and red stain on the letters, and he finished it with Halcyon.
Very nice.
Yeah, Darren, gosh. And I know what he told me in the email. He told me what this means, but I can't remember now, and for some reason I didn't write it down. So it means something. Anyway, great job, Darren. Beautiful stuff, just like always, man. Mr. Kim Anderson. This is his first sign, and he made it for his wife for Christmas.
I have one like that you made.
Yep. That actually,
That was one of our Christmas signs. That was before we started giving them away.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Well, this is one that we did. This one actually has a lot of views. The video that we did has got like, I don't know, 200,000 views or something because it was a transfer process. I think this is the one where I did the first freezer paper transfer process. Anyway, nice job, Mr. Kim. Mr. Kim Anderson. Anyway, looks good. Looks about like the way I did it. Brian Flynn. And he made these for his grandson, I suppose, to give to his teachers. Great idea. Really cool. I see those once in a while. Nicely done. And Colin Freestone in the UK. Let's see. Oh, that would be, I think that's an address. I'm assuming, but I might be wrong on that. Very nice, Colin. Good job, buddy. Looks like it's
Winnie.
pine.
Say hi to Winnie. She's with her.
Hi, Winnie.
With Anna.
Hi, Winnie. Oops.
Upside down.
Yes. This is a Viking chair. A Viking chair for his son for Christmas. That is cool. Got the burning going on there. Very nice job, Bob. Bob Bennett. Very nice. Keith.
You know what? I think that is so dang cute. I
Keith
think he said that was
Elledge.
for the chickens, but could also be used in the kitchen.
Yeah, he made this for his daughter-in-law's chicken coop.
Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, told her it was good also to work inside the house when her girlfriends came over. Yeah, I remember that now. Nice job, Keith. Very nice. All right, boys and girls.
Merry Christmas, Andy.
Is that Andy Littleton?
He's waving and says hi.
Hi, Winnie.
Andy.
Littleton or Andy Earl?
Andy Earl.
Andy Earl. How are you, buddy? All right, boys and girls, I think that's about it. If you've got any questions, let me know now or after this. If you see this on YouTube, you guys can always email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. And we will be here tomorrow night with Dad, and we will be doing our normal Friday night thing.
All right, for an exterior sign, have you ever used Thompson's water seal as a protective sealant?
You know, I haven't. I know back in the day, Dad used to use that once in a while, but I never really have. I've never really used it. I understand it's a great product, but I've never used it. I've always wanted something like a polyurethane or something that's got a real build-up gloss look, and I think of Thompson's water seal as being just soak in and not have a build-up to it. So I never have used it, but I understand it's a good product. All right, so if you guys have any questions, email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're seeing this on YouTube, we'd love for you to subscribe. And we've got, gosh, pushing 1,400 videos. And please give us a thumbs up. Share the video if you think somebody this would be useful for somebody. And definitely leave us some comments in the YouTube channel. That helps out the algorithm. So, again, we'll be here same time tomorrow night. And we'll have some surprises and a giveaway. Got another really cool giveaway for tomorrow night. So at least one. I'm not sure if there's going to be multiple, but there will definitely be one. Anyway, guys, that is about it. Was there anything else we need to touch on, babe? Mm-hmm. I think that's it. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Merry Christmas to everybody. We sure appreciate you. Love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.